you know. Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blades. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, on anthem we sing. Zero holders, on anthem we sing. Sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. And not for your money, it's the living the dream.
All right, we do a little arriving late for our beautiful Saturday morning stream. Good morning, guys. GM. What's good, boys? Let's see who's here. And then let's talk about maybe the scariest fucking Black Swan event that's like looming. Maybe, dude, nobody will care if it's true. If it's true. Well, no, actually, it is true. And nobody will care still. I'm talking Jeffrey Epstein, connected to early Bitcoin development. Kind of crazy. Might be kind of crazy if there's some Mossad links to Bitcoin, right? And there's always been talk of that, like, it's a CIA, it's a CIA thing. CIA created Bitcoin. Mossad created Bitcoin. It might actually be true. It's probably kind of true, guys. Fuck. Can't wait. What's up, Luna? Good morning, man. Hey, you launch it. I'll shill it. Someone should launch it. It's a great meme. In fact, we already have it. It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the Jeffrey Epstein meme coin. It is now. Choina, good morning. Edge GM, good morning, sir. Are you first on Lighter? Oh, first on the show. There we go. Yeah, I love it, dude. I always think it's cool when there's like a dude like you that even watches. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. It's cool. English, good morning, man. Edge, we'll get to that, and I'll try to do it early because people bitching on my comments from last week's video. I just saw it today, right? But like, I'm not watching 2.5 hours. Like, what's the story? Like Saturday's like casual stream. It's not. I don't know. Actually, it's a problem. I've been thinking that I need to know what the point of the streams and the shows are. If it's to like help people, not you guys, because you're pretty dialed in, right? But people on the outside who are not as dialed in, is to help them get news. They're not sitting through 2.5 hours of a stream, right? Some might. I do it like that because I do that. I put on a YouTube video and I let it rip for hours, right? While I'm doing other stuff. There's a lot of people who don't, and they're not going to sit through 2 hours to find out, like last week, about stimmies, and so I get some comments like, dude, I'm not watching 2+ hours. So I get it. NFT's definitely dead. Like really fucking dead. Christian, good morning, man. GM, not asked about the price of Bitcoin for several weeks. My wife looked today, saw 94K. Oh, dude, your wife's awesome. What a great lady. I haven't told my wife exactly. I haven't explained. Doge, good morning. And Gravity, good morning. Man, we're active today, huh? I love it. This is going to get so interesting. If Jeffrey Epstein and Mossad and, the CIA were involved in the creation of Bitcoin, nobody will care. It's like we cared about the tech, right? We cared about that so much with crypto and NFTs and whatever. And then we don't. We care about the project. We care about what they're building. Oh, no, actually, we don't. We care about price go up. That's it. That's all we care about. Price go up. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. In fact, I think a lot of people when they were new to crypto were like, "Oh, it's anonymous, dude. They'll never know." It's right. No, we found out it's completely opposite of that. Everything is revealed. I'm like, don't care. It's fine. Do I make money? Everybody, English. I remember 2/3 of crypto Twitter and you. Imagine the files implode MicroStrategy and actually kills Bitcoin. Yeah. Be wild. Ain't happening. Cass, sorry to dip on you on that Spaces. I looked at the time. It was like 7:20 something. I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to be live. I boogie, dude. That's all. There's just some sex on an island. No biggie. Move on. It's crazy shit. It's, yeah, I don't care. Right? Like, okay, what? People keep on it because they know there's this like secret cover up cabal, fucking blood sucking vampires running the world. Yeah. And it always will be, and they'll never tell us anything, and it's all bullshit. Yeah, so it's like kind of move on. Also be great to know, but move on. We're never going to know. That's cool. Yeah, Cats, I'm glad you brought it up too. That is cool. Rocky, good morning, man. Thank you very much, sir. OpenSea Wave 2, the final wave. It's like after a big old wave comes through and then you get these little fucking baby ripples is about all that is. Yeah, bummer. Nobody cares. All right. This morning we're getting into the Jeffrey Epstein links to the development of Bitcoin and CBDCs. This came about from this recent release of all these Epstein emails that came out. And a lot of them were not new, by the way. I think some of them were new, but like a lot of them, the big headline making emails were not new at all. In fact, it just shows how fucking dirty things are. Some of them, the biggest headline ones, were released earlier this year. And they were released earlier this year unredacted. The new versions of them redacted to actually stir up some controversy. And the timing of it is incredible, right? The timing of it, right along with the government shutdown, reopening, right? Released for max political pressure, max political fuckery. It's also stupid. I was talking to Henry about it yesterday. I'm like, dude, I think I'm ready to unplug again. Unplug from news. It's entertaining. It's like watching Game of Thrones. It's entertaining, right? But like, is it a waste of time? Kind of like, hey, video games for me are a waste of time. When I used to watch sports and movies and TV shows, it used to be a waste of time. Like all of it's a waste of time. Following politics is a waste of time. Like it matters, and then it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like it affects us because it affects prices of things. It affects things. Also, I get how it can be dangerous to say it doesn't affect me, so I'm not going to pay attention when there's other people it does affect. I get that. I just know, again, the most productive I've ever been is when I didn't pay attention to politics. And then you realize how little it does kind of affect you. Bear market's here. Yes and no. And bear market looks different and what don't know. Maybe, probably. You have some smart people out there, and I actually disagree with this, but smart people out there saying, what if it's been a bear market for the past year? This is like the CEO, CIO of, is it Bitwise? It might be Bitwise saying, what if the past year has been a bear market? And it's like, I get the sentiment of it, but bear market, there's a definition of it, right? There's a technical definition of a bear market, and going by that, no, not a bear market. You want to get cute with the wording of it, maybe you could argue something like that, especially if you're trying to, push a narrative for what next year is going to be. Bear market's here, no, but maybe yes, maybe just the start. And also maybe a bear market's not like last bear market. Maybe there is no black swan event. Maybe this is it. I'm still scared of the black swan event, by the way. I'm really scared of something like that. I am. I'm scared of the thing that actually okay, you think sentiment is bad right now? If you think sentiment is bad right now, fear greed at 10. If you think it's bad now, what is it going to be if we have a black swan event? What if, this isn't going to happen, but what if Binance collapses? Or what if something happens with Coinbase? Coinbase too big to fail now, I believe. Probably same with Binance. But just picture that. What does that look like? That's a different kind of oh, fuck, dude. That's oh, I want that so bad. I want that so bad. I need that so bad. But we'll know when it's here. It's not there yet. There's still hope. You remember that chart we always look at, and there's that part towards the end. It's like the consolidate to the great assets. It's just we're gonna be okay. It kind of feels like that. Also, there's a lot of really great things coming. So no more bull, no more bear, just a market. You know, okay, you get cycles. Here's the thing. You get cycles when it's the same participants trading the same assets, you know, in a way, right? And so you get cycles because it's the same people like rotating through the same stuff. There is something different now with new participants, a new asset class, digital stuff, digital collectibles, but digital currency. It's kind of a new asset class, not brand new, obviously, but it's not just the same traders and the same stuff. It is a lot of new. So I hope everybody English. I hope everybody's been saying like that's kind of what like is the cap at the end of a thing. Yeah, I'm expecting one. I'm always expect like right. We talked about even what a month ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Like I have a big fucking fear that something with MetaMask happens, something that impacts like everybody. So I saw this article. This guy he imported his seed. He imported his private key, right? Trying to like connect to his wallet, and it pulled up someone else's wallet. And he did it over and over and over and couldn't get his wallet. I'm like, dude, what if like the back end of MetaMask is actually not good and the front end of it is not good? What if the back end is not good? And what happens if there's like a big old bug in MetaMask that one day we realize our wallets are not ours? Or, you know what I mean? Like that shit scares me so bad. 1010 was not a black swan, not even close. No, not even close. No. I mean, it was a big event, biggest liquidation event, you know, I guess ever in crypto, but that wasn't a black swan. I do. I use MetaMask. I do. No, a black swan's different. A black swan is like shit, dude. It's over. It's fundamentally broken. I just like that we're getting there now. I just like that we're getting to this. I love that shit. Okay, we're gonna get into the Jeffrey Epstein, Bitcoin, CBDC, who, what, where, how, specifically the when, because I'm gonna be honest, it's not at the inception of Bitcoin. Could be, and we haven't uncovered that yet, but it's early in Bitcoin development. There's some Epstein involvement, Epstein money. And I need to explore more. Is it the people who funded Epstein or is it Epstein money directly? So we'll get to that real quick. We had some news drop 2 days ago. Actually, awesome news. So proud of it. Like it's just fucking awesome. We announced on Thursday, Yahoo Finance is getting ready to launch some crypto, well, a whole crypto hub. It's news, it's dashboards, it's charts. And Crypto Slam is going to be powering the NFT side of that, which is going to be really, really cool. So I think we have, probably can't say what they look like because they'll announce that. But just, I think there's going to be some really cool dashboards showing off NFTs to just a massive audience out there. So partners include Bankless, Decrypt, Real Vision, The Block, Coin Market Cap. But then, yes, there's Crypto Slam powering the NFT side of it. So really cool, really big news for us. And we got man, we got a lot we're cooking. A lot. This is just one of those things. Just one of those things. We got more to come. So excited to share that in due time. Okay, we doing that? Let's do that. Let's go bigger. Yeah. I'm gonna have to free up some tabs real quick. This is not good. Just so you know, just to show the kind of fuckery and how fake it is. Again, we've been chatting a lot. Me and Henry talk a lot about just how fake everything is. Like what things cost and who gets tax breaks and who gets what bailouts and just all of it. It's all bullshit. Okay, everything gets expensive as soon as they need it. As soon as they need to win you over, soothe your fears a little bit, they'll do it. It's all bullshit. Tariffs on beef, tomatoes, coffee, bananas getting reduced or maybe exempted entirely. Great. Okay, some of the pressure relieved at the grocery store. Great. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. It shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. Crazy. Just so you know, guys, random, but Henry and I host a weekly show now for the CyberKongs. Check it out. Follow the CyberKongs or follow Chart Monkeys. That's our new show. It's Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We had the co-founder of Cool Cats on this past week. We got some really cool guests coming up too. So catch that or catch the replay. It's on Chart Monkeys on YouTube. Main spot is Chart Monkeys on Twitch. So just a heads up about that. we'll come back to the tariffs here. Subscribe to Inside NFTs. Quick look at the market. Want to see where we're at? I think 94K Bitcoin. Let's see. 95. Hey, we're almost at 96. Okay. It's an okay way to start the day here. ETH at 31, Ripple 226, BNB 934, and Solana 141. Really key level to be holding that. It is. This is the banana zone. You know, the thing is, you just flip a banana the other way and, you know. Okay, let's get into it. Wasn't expecting this yesterday. And truth is, it's kind of been out there for a while. It kind of. But here, we'll start here. Who is this? I don't know. Hang on, am I muted? Boom. And let's see. Did you guys have audio for a quick second there? I didn't.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
Love that guy. I love that guy. It's the Jews. No idea. Okay. The Epstein emails, just tens of thousands of them, 20,000 plus. It's a lot of emails, and there's more coming. Like I said, a lot of this was already out. A lot of it was out. The email that caught people's attention, and I believe there's multiple here. Oh, there we go. Thank you, man. Did I have that video on the screen when you said that? The $1 trillion man. Okay. That was a good call, dude. That was a good call. That was awesome. Okay, one of those emails. And here we go. G Vacation is Jeffrey Epstein. Digital Currency Initiative. This is dated April 25th, 2015. So a little over 10 years ago. FYI, and this is to Epstein, used gift funds to underwrite this, which allowed us to move quickly and win this round. Thank you. Oh, this is going to get fun. Emails revealed Jeffrey Epstein money financed Bitcoin core development. Let's dive in. Hey, welcome. Glad you found your way here, man. Very cool. We do this just, this is our weekend hangout. We do so we do this 7 days a week. Weekend's different. Weekend we just kind of shit talk and have some fun for a few hours. Saturdays, Sundays. All right, where's our good starting point? We grokked it. That's what we did. Ooh, hang on. Maybe that's the one. Epstein emails reveal he met with Satoshi at Climate Summit in 2014. Okay, hang on. Let's start at the bottom. This is from Epstein. Understood it comes down to high risk reward, low risk reward, professional, emotional, and financial. Most girls do not have to worry about this crap. Okay. Girls, careful, I will renew an old habit. Ooh, yikes. This week, Peter Thiel Summers, Bill Burns, Gordon Brown, Jagland, Council of Europe, and Nobel Chairman. More names. Welcome guest at any ... Also, if you think there's any interesting people in town, anyone here for Climate Summit, Clinton Security Council, holy shit, I'm on redacted for next 30 minutes. Where's the Satoshi mention? Maybe not here. Where's the Satoshi mention here? Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. There it is. I skipped right over it with all those names. Okay. This week, in all those names he's mentioning, who he's with, he says Satoshi. Did some of you guys were around back then? Yeah. Does that mean nothing, or does it mean everything coming from somebody like Jeffrey Epstein? You know what I mean? And I buy it. I think Trump is that. For you guys, okay, some of you guys like Choini, you might have been around like in this back then, right? This is 2014. Did Satoshi ever join like webinars in like online meetings, but did he do it like anonymous? Did he ever join those things? You know, maybe his name's Satoshi there, but like not on video. Did he ever do that? Because that's actually pretty strange. Homeland Security interviewed the 4 Satoshis back in the day. I forget what year, but the government knows and have talked about interviewing them. Just a little FYI. Interesting. Right? Because there's that idea that it's not one person, it's multiple people. And maybe it's not the multiple people that we think of, right? The like people that are in that the Satoshi documentary, right? Like the main players, the main characters. Might not be those guys. All right, where's Grok? Hang on. Starting in 2014, 2015, what we were just looking at, Epstein hosted a private meeting at his Manhattan townhouse where Brock Pierce, early Bitcoin investor, Tether co-founder, and Blockchain Capital founder, pitched Bitcoin to Larry Summers, the former Treasury Secretary and Harvard president. Bitcoin traded for under $300 at the time. By the way, everything we're going to look at here is after, you know, the creation of Bitcoin. So like you could maybe argue, and we'll maybe try, that yeah, DM me, man. Yeah, here we go. HUDAH_idiot. DM me. I'll love to put that up. Okay, where'd I put Grok? This is stupid. Everything we're going to see here is, you know, years after Bitcoin was created. So maybe there's going to be an argument, we'll see, that he wasn't there for the creation of Bitcoin, but he was in early as a supporter. We can maybe color it that way. I don't know if it's true, but that's when any of the connections start. So we'll start there too. That time Bitcoin was under $300. Pierce called himself the most active investor in Bitcoin. Brock Pierce. Summers saw an opportunity, but worried about reputational damage from volatility, saying it could make him appear as a figure of much less intelligence and much less probity. Pierce noted the space initially attracted some low-quality characters. Goddamn right. English, I didn't realize you were such like an online dude. You know what I mean? I don't know. Didn't know. But yeah, low-quality characters, some. Well, I wonder what they say about today. It's like nothing but. Peter Thiel, whose founders fund bought Bitcoin in 2014, appeared on Epstein's calendar around the same period. It's a good point, by the way, is that it was mainstream it back then. It's just people didn't buy it. It was hard to buy. But make no mistake, those kind of guys I imagine would have been in it. You know what I mean? Okay, how about this? When you got into crypto, you didn't understand it. But when you did understand it, like, you know what I mean? When it clicks, and then you start having a growing and understanding of like kind of the broader financial systems, right? Well, these guys already had that understanding of the financial systems. They understood probably right away how and why Bitcoin could be disruptive, right? Like for them, could have been an instant click thing. Those meetings mentioned Epstein as a connector who gave crypto outsiders access to traditional finance and policy elites while Bitcoin remained fringe. Pierce attended Epstein's 2021 Virgin Islands Mindshift conference. Team stated their contact with cryptocurrency focused was crypto focused and occurred alongside others. Okay, so that's the 2014 connection. What's up, DK? Good morning. So that's 2014. That one thing that stood out still is the Satoshi was there. That part's kind of wild. And I do want to find the CBDC connection here too. But that part's kind of wild. Indirect funding of Bitcoin core development via MIT Media Lab. This is 2015. Epstein's donation to Joy Ito's MIT Media Lab directly helped launch the Digital Currency Initiative, which became the primary funding source for Bitcoin core developers after the Bitcoin Foundation collapsed. And this is where that first email comes into play. Used gift funds to underwrite this, which allowed us to move quickly and win this round. Thanks. So this is what? This is like, keep this in mind. 2015 is 7 years after the, Bitcoin white paper was published. So it's not like it's new. This is not the very beginning of Bitcoin, right? This is like kind of deep into its lifespan. Luna, launch it, dude, please. Shitty people here, dude. Yeah, much lower quality characters involved in the mainstream financial system. Yeah. In the mainstream one, right? As many or more bad characters than in crypto because it's just bigger and it's so like ingrained in it all. And they'll never get in trouble. Back to the whole idea of it's all fucking pointless anyways. The attached forward explained how hang on, do we have a link? We'll have some links at the bottom here. So we'll pull those up. Oh, we got them all here. Okay. Oh, lovely. Bannon was involved early too. He's a shady ass character, man. Steve Bannon. Epstein framed crypto as both a domestic tax issue and a global concern. Oh, interesting. Urging Treasury to take action. By the way, I don't believe he was involved early, right? Again, the earliest connection we have is 6 years in. Again, back to 2015. I don't know what the Gavin is clever thing is. What would that mean? Oh, he paid the salaries for Bitcoin Core devs. These three here. Gavin Andreessen or Anderson, Vladimir Vanderlaan and Corey Fields. So help fund those guys. This is where stuff starts getting, You know, Epstein helping fund anybody is, Well, on the other side of it, concerned about Bitcoin, just a bunch of, So that's 2015, 2018, and 19. Much more recent. This is when I was in crypto, right? Like, finally dipping my toes in. Wish I did it earlier. Who doesn't? But this is back when, you know, at that point, in for a year or two, no idea of this stuff. Like, I was not deep at all. I'm buying some Bitcoin and some ETH and SIA and just, I'm just buying stuff and thinking every single one is like replacement currency. Didn't know it was that much deeper. I had no concept. Epstein contacted Steve Bannon for treasury access, called emerging crypto tax proposals some bad shit, very bad, very bad. Push voluntary disclosure forms for realized gains to target criminals while protecting legitimate users. Warned lack of international coordination would turn crypto into a Ponzi scheme outside of the law. And in 2019, criticized Facebook's Libra as dangerous. Let's peek. Oh, is this the same article? Yeah. Yeah, same article. Okay. No evidence of significant personal crypto holdings. State documents and public records show no disclosed Bitcoin or crypto assets. Epstein declined to confirm personal holdings in interviews. And then basically an overview of his role. Epstein acted as an elite network connector and policy influencer rather than a direct investor or dev. Ties were intellectual, networking driven, and peaked in the mid 2010s to 2019. Recent November 2025 email releases confirmed extended earlier reporting, but added no evidence of hidden crypto fortunes or Satoshi theories. Trying to have a great time, man. There you go. It's all BS. All we need is stablecoins and Bitcoin and lit. What I'm hoping comes of this, just for fun, is it's like more threads to pull on, right? That now the connection is made for, a lot of people who didn't know there was a connection, more threads for people to pull on, more digging for people to do, more connections for people to uncover. That's the good part about this. Or bad. Or bad, because if they uncover the thing, then there's a black swan event. It's out there. It's possible. Like, it's totally possible it plays out that way. I don't think it will. But totally possible that this turns into a black swan event. Imagine with like the anti-Israel sentiment out there now that it turns out to be a Mossad thing. Again, nobody will care, but also people will care. People will care. For a period of time, people will care. In 2024, I came across a report on Epstein having direct ties to Bitcoin and a push towards CBDCs. I do want to find that. I didn't see that before. Yeah, I would like to find that story. What you really have here is kind of a nothing burger, kind of. It's like what always happens on crypto Twitter. Not enough to talk about, so everybody piles into the thing that shows up for you to talk about, right? Like exactly what I'm doing. So everybody's jumping on and talking about it. In fact, if I go to trending, are we going to see this trending? Let's see under today's news. Epstein files cite Trump 1,628 times. Isn't there a tab for trending? There we go. All right, let's see. Epstein, a lot of Epstein shit, but I want to see Epstein Satoshi. Do we have a Satoshi? Satoshi trending? No. I still want to get the Israel connections, you know? Hang on, we're gonna come back to that. Dude, I have some hilarious fucking videos to play. It's a good week of like just silly ass content. Oh man. Shit's gonna get much more wild, isn't it? In a good way. I'm gonna drop links in the chat just for people interested in diving in more. It is spicy. Yeah, no, it's not spicy. It's fun. How about that? It's fun. It's not that spicy. If there's more there than spicy, I don't think there's a ton more. Oh, yeah, there's some good stuff here. Hang on. Hang on. There's way more good stuff here. Yeah, let's dive into some of this shit. This is good. Okay. Okay, here was the funding of those devs. We're gonna go down this line or shot by shot. Okay, this is back from 2015. The way that Bitcoin is organized currently is there are 5 core devs and around 100 contributors to the core code. The 5 core developers are like Tinus Torvalds of Linux. They decide what changes are made to the core code. One of the 5 is lead developer Vladimir. Okay, hang on. Let's find anything spicy. We moved quickly, talking to all the various stakeholders, and the 3 developers decided to join the Media Lab. This is a big win for us. This comes from who? That was from Joy Ito to Epstein. Okay, nothing damning there. The usual rather feisty community has been overall very supportive. And I think it's because of our strong research focus and our neutral position. Okay, nothing there. Give us some spice. Just to let you know, we were able to keep the Leon Black money, but the $25K from your foundation is getting bounced by MIT back to ASU. It's nothing crazy here, man. Again, a Epstein Bitcoin connection, yes. But you would imagine his fingers in like kind of everything, as we've learned at that level. The thing that stands out to me the most is this one. It's just this. Right? It's this here. It's that there's a meeting here. I want to see if this was IRL. This is Unga week, so the boss will be in town too. Okay. This week, all the name drops and Satoshi's in it. That to me is the most interesting thing. If there's a thread to pull on, it's that. It's that right there. That meeting of some of the most powerful people maybe in the world. And Satoshi's right there. In town. Other people there for this climate summit. You know, again, Clinton's there. That to me is the most interesting thing out of all of this. So if people are going to keep digging in, that's the thing to dig into. No, so this is from Aristotle. We all know Aristotle, right? Facey launched on virtuals some months back. Fact checking this thing. No solid proof Epstein ever met Satoshi at a 2014 climate summit. The email screenshot mentions Satoshi, but there's zero credible record of Epstein at such an event or linked to Bitcoin's creator. Could be a name drop, could be fiction. As of right now, it's smoke without fire. Again, that is the single spiciest part of You know, this drop. It's that. You're picturing a secret Bitcoin Epstein meetup. Evidence isn't there. That's what we need to dig and see if there's more evidence. Will be so fucking cool. Do you guys think we ever find Satoshi? Like, do you think? Like, hang on, what was his name here? Like BTC, BMW was saying, like, they know who Satoshi is. It screams like CIA kind of thing. It just does. Always has. They can disappear someone or like not even like I don't mean like kill someone. They can somebody can disappear with their help, right? The what's her name? What's the victim name here? The blonde lady, what's the blonde lady who died? What's her name? I'm so bad with names. Like, she's a perfect example. This lady here. This lady here. Virginia Goffrey, whatever her name. Perfect example. I don't think she's dead. I would bet, dude, if there were a market on this that could actually be resolved, I would bet all in she's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's in witness protection. Again, the point is they can disappear somebody permanently, and I don't mean kill. I mean, like, hide somebody permanently. She's not dead. Again, talk to Henry about this. He didn't know. I bet you guys know, but I'm kind of curious if not. Do you remember the car accident she was in? Right? You remember the car accident? She said she got hit by a bus and that she's in kidney failure and that that's what she looks like after this accident. And she said she only had like a week to live or some shit like that. And then nothing happened. And then she's totally like nothing. We don't hear anything. And then we hear that she kills herself. Okay. Before she killed herself, we heard from the bus that hit her. I don't think we'll ever know. I kind of don't. But because of this. Okay. I hope some of you guys don't know this because it's fascinating and it changes to me everything. She's alive still. She goes from accident, a week to live, kidney failure, posting that picture, right? They interviewed the bus driver. After the accident. He's like, I'm confused because it was like the most minor fender bender. Like there was no damage to the car. And everybody got out and like checked on each other and stuff, and everybody's fine. English, the main victim, this lady, right? That Virginia Geoff, whatever the fuck. Right? She's dead, right? Supposedly dead. First, it was a car accident and she had a week to live. And then that didn't happen. She didn't die from it. So then she suicided. But again, they interviewed the bus driver. He said it wasn't an accident. It was like barely bumped the bumper. There was no damage to one of them, either the bus or her car. They wouldn't exchange, not the bus driver, but her car wouldn't exchange insurance info. They just said everybody's cool and they left. And then you get this and saying she's a week to live when there wasn't an accident. There was an accident, but it was like a little bump. It wasn't a car accident. It wasn't a wreck. And then it announced that she killed herself. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think she's dead. I think she's in witness protection somewhere. And that's a true story, by the way. Like, this is what Henry didn't know. Like, he knew she killed herself. He knew about the accident. He didn't know they interviewed the bus driver, and it's real. Yeah. Hit by a bus, hospitalized in serious condition. Then she recovers but commits suicide.
First time in London. P-section.
I need to find the bus driver interview. Because it's crazy. Here. Let's find it. I don't buy any of it. Oh, and still, the point of it is not really about her. The point of it is that, oh, here we go. The point of it is we'll never find Satoshi because if it's a CIA, Mossad thing, whatever, they can make somebody never show up again. Okay, here we go. Maybe you don't love the source, whatever, but crash twist: bus driver breaks silence on Virginia Guffrey. I think that's it. Crash that left Prince Andrew accuser with days to live. Okay. Okay. Describes the impact. Okay, they're describing the accident as he was going 60, almost 70 miles an hour when he hit that car. Bus driver was shocked to see the post, insisting the crash was blown out of proportion. Okay, he says he was following a slow-moving Toyota Highlander, tried to overtake it when it slowed down to 46 miles an hour. He claims he beeped the horn when was unable to avoid clipping the Toyota. He describes the crash as a minor collision, and after pulling over to check the other driver was okay, he was satisfied nobody was hurt badly. He said he didn't even see her in the car. The driver basically pulled out in front of me. I made sure she was all right. I went and did a police report. There's more to this too. I hope it's in this article, but that they didn't want to do insurance, anything. The driver in the what's her name again? Virginia crash was elderly. Driver asked if she was okay. She said, "Yes, I'm okay." Driver was a 71-year-old woman. He was later told another 41-year-old passenger was in the car. That's Virginia. He claims the elderly woman told him she was fine. It wasn't a major crash. No charges. Damages to the vehicle around $2,000. There is more to this. I need to find. I think there's a New York Post article too. But again, nobody was hurt. So you go from nobody was hurt to I'm going to die in a week, kidney failure, to then no. Now I'm going to kill myself. It doesn't. None of it makes sense. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There's probably. It's like a gray area, right? Like it's like English. If this is where you're going, some of them, like probably a lot of them were legal age, right? It's more like a grooming thing, and right, it's kind of like that. Like a majority weren't victims. You can be right. You could argue you're a victim if you were like, groomed into it, kind of like that. If that's where you're going with it. Yeah, okay, yeah, exchanging sex for lifestyle. Yeah. And I know people say you can be a victim in that too, right? Again, groomed into it. There's a lot of bad shit there. Here's the thing too. We don't know a fraction of what was really happening, right? Like Epstein did have okay, not to stay on this topic or get too deep, but there's this big Megyn Kelly controversy this week. I agree, by the way. I agree. Okay, here's the thing. Without us having anything definitive, go by feels. It feels like there's something there. I think it feels right that Bitcoin is a CIA Mossad thing. And the Epstein connection, it feels like it, right? Okay, but the Megyn Kelly controversy this week is she was saying Epstein... She didn't say herself. She said that people in law enforcement don't describe Epstein as a pedo, right? They're like there's a difference between a 5-year-old and a 16-year-old, and there's a lot of backlash on Megyn Kelly over that, right? But the thing is, Epstein did have real CP, real young. He did have that stuff. He did have that kind of stuff on his computers. He really did. So Bad dude. And also, like, horrible fucking people running this world. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. But I'm with you. I think, yeah, it's where there's smoke, there's fire. There's probably more to this. I think anything that Epstein's involved in, there's probably some fuckery there, like maybe like super fuckery. And again, I think that I would never be surprised to hear that Bitcoin was created by a government or spy agencies or, you know what I mean? What if Epstein is a victim of all this crap and they needed some story to kill him so no one gives a shit about the way he dies? Could be. Here's the thing. I think it's also fucked up. I could believe any story here. It's hard to believe that the story is Epstein wasn't the bad guy. It's all like he's the scapegoat. Hard to believe that, but also I can believe anything. COVID taught me everything I need to know. I was suspicious of everything before. COVID taught me you're right to be suspicious. You're right to not believe a thing they say. And whatever they say, in fact, you're probably more right to believe the opposite. That's what I learned over the past 6 years. You know what I mean? It's totally true, English. It's totally true. We've got like rules now. I'm not going to say they're bad rules or funny rules or whatever, but our rules are different now. Things that were normal like 100 years ago, not now. And now you're a monster if, you know, something. Yeah, dude. Angelite, it's all weird. All of it. Everything about it's weird. All of it. It's all high level fuckery, dude. Yeah, I mean, isn't part of the story English then going to be some of them didn't have parents and, you know, this, like, yeah. But also, yeah, I mean, it's almost like with the Diddy stuff too. Like there's a lot of people who were not underage who were part of this thing, but they're victims because they are, you know, blackmailed and, you know, forced into it, and you know, it's like it's a lot more complicated than just whatever the narrative is out there. A lot more. But yeah, I believe nothing they say. Nothing. And I especially don't believe that lady Virginia's dead. I don't believe she's dead. That's fair too, Gravity. No matter what, like morally, there's a right and wrong, and all this is wrong. But anyway, I believe she's alive. Quick poll. Who here thinks she's alive? Actually, let me make a poll. Like, I don't think that's a controversial take even, right? Is Virginia Guffrey alive still? Let's make a poll. Oh, my browser's so fucked right now. I don't know if I even can. All right, let's see. Man, I want to play some King Gizzard. They had a bonker show last night. Bonker show. They had this girl out there playing like electric cello while like the lead singer was playing an electric flute, and it was fucking amazing. Gravity, you don't think her family would cover to keep her hidden? You know what I mean? You don't think the family would go along with it to protect her? And this is where I can't make it make sense. Protect her from which side? For the side that's still going after uncovering the Epstein stuff? Or, you know, like I can't make that make sense. But how do we believe a story like that? I can't make that story make sense in any way. The accident that wasn't anything like they said. I don't know how to make it make sense. The accident isn't true. She wasn't going to die from that, and then she killed herself. I don't know how to make it make sense. And so, like, to me, what makes sense is the family goes along with it. It's like witness protection. Of course they would, right? Of course they would say she's dead. They're trying to make sure she's alive, like stays alive. So they're going to say she's dead. Like, to me, it just makes sense. Okay, here we go. We got a poll. Yeah, I don't know about that English. I don't know. Again, I can get how that's like a logical thing, and then also you can be manipulated and forced into stuff and be a victim that way too. I've seen Gravity. They I buy it. I buy what they're selling. You know what I mean? Like I do. But I can't make it make sense. It's tricky, right? Like I've seen them. They're here, let's even put it up. They're devastated over it. They'd be fucking phenomenal actors, right? If they're acting about it. Here, let's find a video. And then we'll move to like some other topics too, because I know this is not, I don't know. I was gonna say not everybody's favorite topic, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. No, I got some wild videos to play.
Sky and his wife Amanda. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I wonder if I could just start by asking you how you and the family felt the very first time you read the memoir.
That's a really hard one. We always kind of knew what the contents of the book were. There were so many big feelings. Like,
read the headline,
Sort of justice from this.
and
it's also
less secure prison.
We can fix this.
Okay, I don't know if this is the best video. I don't know if this is the one. Hey, what's up, crypto dude? Hey, hey, weekend streams are a little different. They're a little different, dude. They yeah, dude, weekends are mayhem mode, right? It's anything goes. But dude, if you didn't see it, it's kind of there's something there. Quick TLDR. In like all the emails that are coming out, like the Trump Epstein shit, we're now finding out Epstein maybe helped fund Bitcoin core development back in 2015-ish. That's all it is. And then we're just like, where there's smoke, there's fire kind of thing. Maybe. And that's it. That's kind of the extent of it. The only thing that I'm stuck on that I think is super interesting is he talked about this climate summit he was at in 2015. And in that, he was naming big names that were there, right, at this meeting, and he was trying to invite other people to it. He named Satoshi in there. He says Satoshi's here. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting, man. My prediction market, news about Epstein connection will spiral out of control, creating a panic, and Bitcoin will revisit 15K. But this time it's not a sale, it's a morality test. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's fun. I like that. Give me my mornings to waste time, bro. That's my little window of time. And there's always time for rabbit holes. No time for sports. There's always time for conspiracy theories, UFOs, watching gore videos. I saw a new gore video this week that fucked me up. We're going to play it. No, we're not going to play it. We're not going to play it, but it fucked me up, dude. It's hard to fuck me up with that stuff now. I feel like I've seen it all. I saw a new one, dude. Fucking crazy. There's some crazy people out there. Do you want me? I'll describe it. It's pretty fucked up, though. It's pretty fucked up stuff, man. This world is fucking insane. Hang on. Aziz, good morning, man. On Abstract, I need your help. Please give me $10. Bro, this is a bear market. Nobody has $10. Nobody has $10, man. If I had $10, I would give it to you. I don't have $10. This is like survival mode, dude. We're going to start cannibalizing each other soon, you know? Crazy few years back to back. You throw a dart on the conspiracy board and it always lands. Dude, what an incredible batting average conspiracy theorists have now, right? High batting average. Conspiracy theorists doing really well. Also, that 3i Atlas shit is not done with. The 3i Atlas stuff's getting pretty wild too. Did you know? Okay, I know we go everywhere. Did you know that solar storm we had? By the way, the hang on, where's my phone? The Northern Lights were fucking amazing. Hang on, I need to get my phone. I want to show you. It amazing. Hang on. I don't know why I turned my camera off. Hang on. The Northern Lights were amazing, man. The okay, check it though. Crazy thing, we got all these space rocks flying around up in the ether. Dude, they line up with like the what are they? The solar storms line up like on the same plane as where these space rocks are. It's like 3i Atlas is like causing them. It's wild. It's so fucking cool. Man, I don't think I can really show these and do it justice, but yeah, I probably can't see this shit at all. That was like the sky here was incredible. Like in fucking incredible. None of this will be easy to see, but it was amazing up here. Dude, it was oh man, so cool. I hadn't seen that since I was a kid in New Hampshire, you know? Like awesome. It's amazing. I went out and watched with my daughter. We locked ourselves out of the house accidentally. It was so worth it, dude. It was awesome. 70-30, it's over, not over. We'll get into that too, because we have to. Is it over? What does it ending look like? There's all these catalysts still, and also the catalysts matter less and less because, and I've said this for a while too, Trump could break the bull market. Rabbit, Rabbit, are we talking on YouTube? It might be because like different channel on the weekdays, right? Like, or I'm sorry, weekends. Weekends, it's not on, Crypto Slam. It's on Inside NFTs. It might just be that. But Trump, so I've said this for a while, Trump can destroy you have a window of time when the macro is set up there for the bull market, right? When the conditions are right. But if Trump counters every special moment we have with the tariff shit, like all this uncertainty, we could go through the whole bull market and never realize its real potential. Like this would be completely different if the tariff thing didn't happen. I think a whole different story. We probably would have hit 200. Like I'm probably, who knows, but so like any of the bullish catalysts we have coming up for the rest of the year, let's say 12 months out, he could wreck them just the same way he did most of this cycle too.
Beginning, there were 5 notes, 0,
Badass,
4, 0, 9, 7, 16 notes in the scale of G minor. Subtract 1 octave. The sound was a sawtooth wave, tamed with acid, controlled with a slider. Visualize the lead with piano roll.
This girl's a badass, dude. I love her.
Next, kick drum, trans kick drum, 4 on the floor, with the scope.
Come on, dude.
Increase the power by ducking our lead with the kick. Targets 3, 4, 5, 6. Depth of the duck. Point.
She's got a whole channel of this stuff. This is what she does. She's amazing. I'm in love with her.
Of the super saw.
Here, don't look at her. Don't look at her. It's not yours. Hang on. Don't look at her.
Increase the filter for more power.
It's my girl. Don't look at her.
We
Get
need
jealous.
energy. We need a top.
Who's talking?
At the top to our
Who is talking positive headlines? Nobody's talking positive headlines. We're talking like real fucking catalysts that in another time would have moved the market. Now maybe don't. This is fucking amazing. We're going in random mode, not like we haven't been there, but look at this fucking guy. English, what do you think of Cash Patel's form? Look at this guy. Look at this guy, dude. This is Cash Patel. This is the man who, I don't know, somebody posting a video like that says a lot about your character and you as a person. That this is how he works out, that this is his hard training. What agents can complete a song for you? Agents, I don't know, but Suno, you can give it clips and it'll build off of it. I'm pretty damn sure. Like, right, my intro songs are made with Suno. Right, like that's Suno. You can give it a clip. That's Suno. That's Suno. You can give it clips. Not a single rep, dude. Not a single one. That's right. It's all bullshit, but it's bullshit. Not a single rep. Dude, what a goofball. It's all optics, bro. The want and the will is there, but just not enough. Just not enough. Fuck, my browser is so broken. Okay, we're gonna get some random videos here for a sec. Also, yes, stay out of crypto if you can't handle volatility. I'm with you. I'm with you, Eric Trump, and I'm with you that Q4 might. I'm less with him that it's gonna be incredible, whatever he said. Neon's a fucking idiot. You know, like there's crime and then there's crime. I think Neon just did crime. That's what I think Neon did. And probably didn't know any better. Oh, this is that take. CEO of Bitwise. This is the take I can't get with. But also I get the spirit of it, but I can't get with it. We talk about 4-year cycles. Reality is that model is based on a bygone era of crypto. I think there's a pretty good chance we've been in a bear market for almost 6 months and we're almost through it. That's crazy. That is somebody really protecting his bags, right? I get where he's going. Is that real English? Is that real? I don't know if that's a real. I think it's like I think you're trolling. Ooh, I like that we should probably call this year another kind of animal. Is it like was this year like a honey badger? What would this year be if it's not a bull or a bear? I'd almost want to call it like one of those fainting goats. Kind of like that. Ooh, that might be it. A fainting goat. That might be it. That might be what this cycle is. We'll come back to this. Dude, I can't click shit. There's a video I really want to play, though. There we go. There we go.
Governor Newsom, wildfires have destroyed millions of acres of the state, displaced countless amounts of family. Do you take responsibility for any of this, and is there anything more you think you could have done?
Not really. I think these fires were very devastating. I think the full scope of what actually has happened, we're not there yet. Okay, these people's houses are just destroyed. People are suffering. People are sad. But we're Californians. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. And where we're going, the vision is 10 times bigger than anybody else can even imagine.
Former President Trump has recently criticized your leadership, saying that you failed California. What's your response to him, and what does the future of California look like?
To be honest with you, I try to block that rhetoric, because the words that come out of his mouth, all the words out of his lips, they don't mean anything to me. He needs to use these more because the future of California is bright. It's so bright. When you really try to look at it, I mean, really, really look at how bright it is, you're going to need shades to live in California 24 hours a day.
Critics are saying that you're all hand gestures and no action. What's your response to that?
I think people are wrong. Okay, they need to wake up. I speak with passion. I speak with fire, no pun intended. And I feel if I use my hands a lot, people won't be focused on the lies that are coming out of my mouth because I lie a lot. So I want to distract them with my hands.
Interesting. Wait.
What?
Where'd my gum go?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. Oh, would you look at that? You know what? This gum is just like California. It's sticky, it's resilient, and it'll bounce back.
You're a scumbag.
Thank you.
Fucking incredible. Incredible. That guy's a weirdo ass scumbag. And I love it. And he's gonna be our next president, probably. I did do yeah. Like the JD Vance like please meme dude on a couch flying around dumping shit on Gavin Newsom. Yeah, dude, it's great. Just like, okay, it's so easy to like go, okay, we lived in the golden age, like we lived in a special time, and like right, you say the kids today don't know what they're missing, right? I think you got to appreciate the times we're living in now too. It's a pretty awesome time. It's a pretty awesome time. I like it a lot. It's pretty fucking awesome right now. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. How's this poll looking? Okay, let's see. It's kind of cut off. Is Virginia Guffrey alive? 57% saying yes. 43% say no. It's closer than I thought. It's closer. Gravity, did you make 5 alt accounts and vote no? I think that's what happened. Dude, ain't that great? It's so fucking funny, dude. It's so funny, man. All right, let's get set up. Let's talk a little neon. Fucking shitty fucking nerd. Dude, anybody can make it. Anybody can make it. It's crazy. Most popular people out there are scumbags, dude. I mean, perfect example. By the way, their token's like a 2 mil market cap now. This is the bad works, guys. It's like a 2 mil market cap. Crazy. The alien, I love that. What's up, Justin? Aliens airdropped cell phones and changed everything. Fuck those guys. Anybody can make it now. Okay, hang on. I feel like I got one more neon thing. Yeah, there we go. By the way, 6-7 is the best meme ever. Actually, you know what? To get a little like heartfelt, getting our feels a little bit. 6-7. Damn right. Love UFX. 6-7 is great. 6-7 as a meme is like one of the most beautiful things I've seen in a long time, right? 6-7, I think, is going to turn into the new, like, let's go, right? Do you guys remember that there was a time before let's go was like a thing you say, and then after? Like, let's go was never a thing until it became a thing. And I remember the first time it happened and when it started catching on, I didn't think it would be what it is today, right? Like, let's go is like fucking, it's like baked into our vocabulary now, right? It's like a meme that'll like never go away. It's not a meme, but you know what I mean? You know? So like also was talking to Henry about this. I'm like, dude, I think 6-7 is the next one. I don't know if it's a gang thing. I just think it was from a song and then it's transcended to be just a thing. It's about nothing. You know what I mean? Like at this point, it's not about anything other than like, I'll tell you why I think it's special. Because it's about nothing, but what it's about, okay. I like this guy's take. It allows every kid to be part of the in-group. Like, what a wild thing that anybody and everybody says it. Grown-ups say it now. And normally, as soon as grown-ups start saying it, it's cringe, and then the kids stop saying it. And it's not happening here. The kids actually are cool with the grown-ups, like the old people saying it. Right? And it's only getting more and more popular. It's the coolest thing. To me, it's like a little, there's a little something about it that speaks to human nature. That you feel like everybody is like shitty, right? Dude, I have kids, so I say 6, 7, like 15 times a day. My kids do it 15 times a day. Their friends do it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, I've said it, but only if you have kids. If you don't have kids, you're not saying it. But yeah, for us, it's like in multiple times a day. But I think it like, again, speaks to human nature where we think everything is dark and shitty and everybody hates each other and everybody's looking to get each other. And right, like, and it is kind of that. But then you get a meme like this that like, I think is like so pure. And I think it shows that people like want just like a connection and they want to be happy. And they want to just like feel good for a second. And so 6, 7 all of a sudden is something that in every situation kind of can come up. And when it comes up, it's like everybody just smiles together. It's like the most pure thing. And I think it's so cool. Again, I think it just speaks to that humans really do want that. I think humans really, really do want that. English, holy shit. Oh, that's good, dude. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I do. Crowd goes nuts here. They score 67 points. Like there's a group of 8th graders here at this game.
66 points on the board for South Dakota. If she misses, there's going to be a lot of disappointed youngsters. She does not.
Look at the USD bench. Everyone, yep, all right. Okay.
6, 7.
It's fucking great, dude. I don't know. That makes me happy. It makes me happy because it makes them happy. And again, that they let grown-ups do it and that's not like cringe to them is fucking great. It's so cool. It's cool. To me, it tells me a lot about people. No, cats, I bet it's not, but it's cute. Damn, that's the neon chart, huh? What a horrific thing. What a horrible fucking looking chart. This looks like if I were to launch a token, right? This is horrible. How much volume does this thing have? If that's the real one, I think it is. 164,000 volume in the past 24 hours. Nothing in 6 hours. Nothing in 1 hour. Nothing in 5 minutes. Like, right? Crazy. What a garbage token. Garbage. This is... Okay. Beanie's right.
Everything. Right now, we're going to take over the fucking crypto space. I'm going to make sure that my coin is one of the best coins to ever be in this shit. No rug pulls. Every single person that watches me makes money. Day by day, you just see your thing go up, and never goes down. You just continue to make money. And I'm going to do it for my community. I'm going to do it for my people. And I'm going to make sure that all you motherfuckers eat with me in the proper way without any risk, without worrying if I'm going to fuck anyone over. Y'all are going to see...
Scumbag, dude. And Rabbit King, Suno's amazing. It really is. It really is amazing. Dude, the #1 country song, like Billboard #1 country song, is an AI song that basically used Suno. If it didn't use Suno, it used, similar product. It's really fucking great. Suno is really great. Check it out. I use Suno to do this. Check this out. These didn't do well, like little videos I made, and I stopped doing them because they took some time. But I started doing every day. Well, it was for like a week. But for a week, every day I would take the news and I would make a song about the news of the day. This one I did it like a Jewish song for it.
The Bitcoin ordinals on the rise, no longer stick the crown. BTC's the king of chains, sales volume shooting up, not down. China's moving money, time to prime that BTC. Market's getting heated, man, just wait and see. Crypto's on fire, digital world in play. Kamala says we'll innovate and pave the way. AI and assets, futures getting bright. Protecting all the people as we climb to new heights. BlackRock's making moves with their Coinbase crew.
Love this.
12-hour withdrawals got investors looking too. Rumors swirl about poly market tokens in the mix. Fantasies, moonshot gaming, memecoins got their fix. Crypto's on fire, digital world in play. Kamala says we'll innovate. Doodle's comic dropped, it's the legend of the Rubicon. Binance futures launching, GHST's where it's drawn. MetaMask that switches quick, no fatal foo. Now multi-network flexing, watch what dApps can do. From high-profile scams to traders hitting highs. ENS super sold and mooling touches the sky. 800 turned to millions, what a crazy ride. Crypto's the new frontier, we're just trying to survive.
Trying to think if I had any that had more of a beat. Like in every day, the goal was like a different style of song too. Let me see if I had one that had more of a beat. I think I had a hip hop one.
Scary, that's what the SEC said today. It's Bitcoin's best September, yet no lie. Robin Hood stable coins, Ethereum's on the rise. Doodles music video dropping with Pharrell and crew. Pudgy penguins viral on Instagram too. Yellow labs out of the soul for 413K. X copy stocks, sleep beast, and the state of us, Louis the way. Billion Allen's approved for crypto custody.
I think they're fucking fun. I really do. It's probably something like I should have stuck with for more than a week because I think it's cool and fun, and they need to be shorter too because they're like 2 minutes long each. But like, there's something there. I thought it was fun. It was a cool idea, but I'm like so mindful of who's going to sit for 2 minutes and watch it. But like, again, there's something there. I don't know why this one was so blown out, but it was cool. Hey. Was it fun? Did you have fun? Oh. Yeah, anyway, I had fun making them. They took probably 2 hours each. So if I could quicken up the process, make them a little grabby or catchy or whatever, like there was something there.
Brooklyn sells a line, moon that's pumping, more fun, more grind. Wallet connects, they drop registries here.
Anyway, fun. And Suno's awesome. That was the point. Suno's really fucking great. So yeah. Anyway, Neon Scumbag. Totally buy this, by the way, Neon. These guys bought their streams, of course. It's their clips is where they make money. Clips the most valuable thing you can do if you're doing content. Clips. Yeah, it's crazy. 5 minutes in, got 5 songs. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you literally just give it a prompt and tell it what style and whatever and hit go. It'll make the lyrics for you, or you can give it the lyrics. So like I gave it the lyrics for those songs. So I gave it the lyrics and I said, make a song in this style. That's it. So the work there was getting the news stories and then recording that synced up to the music. That was the part that took time. But Suno's great. It's like takes 15 seconds to make a song. Okay. Fuck Neon. Cool Rasmer got him on though. Like I love Rasmer. I think Rasmer's great. Love Rasmer. Okay, we're gonna have to go look at NFTs. I'm sorry, guys, but we're gonna have to go look. It's bad. It's real bad. Oh yeah, speaking of NFTs, Kindred AI, who we're familiar with here, had him on the show back in the spring. Like them, was not so bullish on their thing, like bullish, but not, you know what I mean? But definitely got funny vibes. And like, I kind of get why. So Whale pointed out Kindred Labs swept up their floor. That happens, like whatever. It's not great, but it happens. It's kind of normal. And then like that's fine, but then tweeting about the price after you just literally swept it is silly. That's fucking silly. Clara broke 1 ETH. We did it. Silly, dude. That's so silly. They spent 80 ETH on sweeping up the floor and then bragged about the floor being over 1 ETH. That's crazy. What's crypto tats? I don't think I checked it.
Getting bigger. See? Oh. He's getting bigger. See? Oh.
Shit's wild.
Wonderful. Kicking like crazy.
He's listening. Put your hand on your tummy and hum to him.
I love this.
He loves that.
It feels like he's dancing in there.
Oh, honey.
Mom, would you tell Charlie that bedtime story you always used to tell me?
Once upon a time, there was a baby unicorn who didn't know he knew how to fly. This baby.
So I have an idea. I shared this like earlier in the week. Actually, yesterday. Actually, it was just yesterday. And I think it's a great idea. Okay, TLDR, you take video and pictures of your gam. You're going to make money off that big time, Cats, which is great. Okay, you take pictures and video of your gam and you turn her into an AI agent or an AI avatar. And you literally like will Black Mirror into reality. It's Black Mirror. It's literally an episode of Black Mirror. Like not even like it is an episode of Black Mirror. And people are losing their fucking minds over this thing, dude. Like again, this launched on virtuals. This thing has got 37 million views, dude. 37 million views. 37. Crazy. 37 million views. Launched on virtuals. Had them on the show in July. Cool guys. I like them. I want to get them back on. Yeah. I get people like, I mean, the comments are people going like losing their minds. And so I had an idea. I had an idea that they should actually copy. They should take my idea and run with it. Okay. So people are like really, really upset about this thing. And I'm like, dude, okay, if you want your token to cook, here's what you do. You say you go find Nunya on Facebook, or you find Nunya on X, or you find DK, or you find Cats, and you find when they share family pictures, right? You go just crawl all their photos and you make an avatar of their family members, right? You take their grandma and you make an avatar. And then you threaten them. You threaten people. You say, your grandma's now digital. Your grandma's going to live forever. It's called a two-way. The app is called two-way. Their servers are getting bombarded with people checking it out. So I take Nunya's grandma and I make an avatar of him, which he would hate. And you threaten him and you say, we'll only burn your avatar. We'll only burn Gam if you pay 500,000 alleyway token or two-way tokens. I think it's alleyway is the token. So it's like you blackmail people. Your Gam's going to live forever unless you burn 500,000 tokens. Then we'll delete her. That's what they should do. I think it's brilliant. I think it's fucking brilliant. It's exactly what they should do. And if they won't, I want to, but I need to have a bag of it first or something. But I'm going to go find people's pictures on the timeline and do exactly that. Only delete it if you maybe you have to send me tokens or something. Dude, not just some athlete. It was Tom Brady cloned his dog. Tom Brady cloned his dog. It's crazy. I love it. I love it, dude. I'm telling you, I love this timeline. I love where we're at. Tom Brady used the same company who brought back direwolves. Yeah. Yeah. Truth is, I blackmail you. It doesn't stop it because somebody else brings gam to the digital world. We're fucked. People are mad about this. I get it. Also, it's not your anger and hate of the thing won't stop it. It's coming. Just get used to it. Just get used to it. Oh, dude, a lot, Mike. It's got to be millions, right? But yeah, Tom Brady cloned his dog. It's crazy. It would work if they did that. If they actually took people, they would never, right? Because that's shitty. But like digitize people's family members, and you have to pay to get them removed. It'd be fucking funny. Yeah, it's crazy. You don't need a token. Like, you don't need it. Like, the token's a cash grab thing. Like, they literally saw token launch as a way to make money, right? It kind of worked. I imagine they made some money from it, but like a lot, don't know. It was sold as a way for like streamers to make streamers and like streamers and like celebs to make a digital avatar for like their fans to interact with. So that was like the pitch. It wasn't for like your grandma to live forever kind of thing. But it makes sense it's going there. Yeah, this dude came on. Oh, dude, I love this guy. The special books for special kids or something like that. I love this dude. But this guy and this guy came on. Do any of you guys watch that show? The special books with special kids or something like that? Oh, or reading with special kids or something like that? This is not the title of the show. Hang on. It's something like, special books by special kids. I love this channel. I love it. It's like kids, adults with like disabilities and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's sweet. And this guy's awesome. Yeah, one of my favorite channels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload all those kids into two-way, and I'm going to threaten their families. You pay me 500,000 alleyway tokens to delete the video. Otherwise, your sweet baby's living forever. Nah, it's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. But I'm going to do it. No, I do want to try the app. Like, honestly, I would like to try the app. It's cool. Cool tech. Cool tech. These guys are too good, dude. These guys are too good. Careful, CJ. I hope you got no family members, like pictures online. Whole tour's like a rave. It's so crazy. Whole tour, they've redone all their songs like modular synths. God damn, dude. Greatest band on earth. It's crazy. It's greatest band on earth. It's not even close, dude. There's nobody on this fucking planet like those guys. Fuck. Dude, all I want to do today is just listen to King Gizzard and play some Vampire. Oh, I like that. I want to listen to them all day and play Arc Raiders, dude. I got so much work to do. Oh, hey, quick heads up, guys. This is random, but also kind of important. If you watch the weekday show, got a cool guest coming Monday, by the way. If you watch the weekday show, we're going to see some changes there Monday or Tuesday. Like I told you guys, it's moving. And it is YouTube, it stays the same, but you're probably going to see this rebranded. I don't know if I'll get it in by Monday, but this is going to be called Slam Nation. And it's not going to stream on the Swarm account. Here, let me keep that up because I'm going to shill that at the end. It's not going to stream on this account. This account, I'll just say keep your eyes on it. This account is going to do something very cool. Okay? It normally weekday show streams here. It will not be streaming here within a week. It'll be streaming over here. So make sure you're following Slam AI. Okay, show is going to move over here. Like, definitely, we were trying to find the right place for all this stuff. It's going to stream on Slam AI. Slam AI is not going to be called Slam AI. It'll be called Slam Nation. And you're going to start seeing some really good, like we always have really fucking cool builders here. Amir, I don't know if you're still here, by the way, but need you back on. But if you guys saw earlier, Crypto Dude is the founder of VPay and Whale Intel. Awesome fucking guy. Need you back on. Need you in Slam Nation, actually. But this is going to be called Slam Nation. The show is going to get named Slam Nation. And you're going to start seeing some different kinds of streams with builders. And like, yeah, there's some cool content things coming. But anyway, starting this week, it streams here. So make sure you're following. Just a heads up. Okay, let's keep this on. We'll get some background music. Yeah, man, fucking amazing. VPay luck, you know what I mean? Like, lucky that they built a great thing and that it hit the narratives, the metas that matter, right? Neobank and then privacy and all that, right? But you know, funny enough, before VPay launched, there was the delays, right? We kept, I think that's the one that it kept getting kind of pushed and pushed, I think. And I'm like, there's still something to that one. That one, like, I know people are writing it off, right? I know some people were like, yeah, fuck VPay. And I'm like, no, dude. I'd be watching VPay. I was happy to have them on, like, cool guys, real cool guys. And they got an airdrop coming, and people are eating from that. And guys like Cats, $1,000 plus from the Arbus campaign, like, people making money from VPay, like, many times over. It's great. I loved having Luna on. I did. We'll do it again, too. I hope. Yeah, it was cool. Dude, the pranks he mint this week, we got to talk about that too. Yeah, wait. Is the blue thing, X Blue, is Amir part of that as well? I knew they got the partnership, but Amir is co-founder of VPay, founder of Whale Intel, connected to the Cucumber trade guys. You're not happy with VPay airdrop? Really? Guys, I fucked up. I unstaked my VPay like 3 weeks ago. I totally forgot they had an airdrop for stakers. I hope I qualify. I hope there were snapshots because I staked from day one till like 3 weeks ago. I hope I qualify, but I might not anymore. I didn't even think of the airdrop, even though people people have been DMing me saying, hey, what's going on with the airdrop? And I just have no idea, right? But I didn't connect the dots. I totally forgot they were doing that big airdrop coming. So I probably disqualified myself. I'll see if I can call in a favor. That token was cooking. I think still is. Okay, I want to talk about the points mint. Ooh, hey, we got a new tech dev post. We hit that. Oh, cool shit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, I'll get a little VPay stimmy. That's awesome. It's probably worth a few $100. Probably worth a few $100, man. Arbus is InfoFi, picture Cato. It was birthed out of like virtual, so it has focused a lot on virtuals projects. They're starting to branch out now. But Arbus is InfoFi. So tweet about project, find the leaderboard, rewards distributed. Tech dev. Why is this cycle so different? I suggest Reading the trunk up pieces. Okay, well, I'm not gonna, but whatever. We love tech dev. Oh, yeah, check it. Hang on. Yes, King Gizzard does a rap, too. It's the best band on earth. Dude, we're at 50-50 on the poll now. Oh, man. Oh, man. So good. Yeah, I don't love this, man. Shit. AI bubble about to burst, huh? Yeah, dude. Yeah. They might be there again tomorrow. No, actually, wait. They're in, hang on, let's see. They're in Gothenburg, Sweden today. Yeah, so Sweden today. Yeah, man. That's a band you don't miss if they come around. They're just, fuck, they're so fucking special. Crazy if you got to catch them a few years back at like smaller venues. They're getting pretty big. Rate cuts. All right, let's do it. We got another poll. All right, so we're going to end the poll here 50-50. Virginia Gouffre alive. We'll end it 50-50. I didn't vote. I would have voted yes. 50-50. Okay, next poll. Are we getting rate cuts in December? Rate cuts in December. Rate cuts in December. Let's peek at Polymarket. You got all these Fed committee members giving their thoughts, and I don't even know what it's split there. Some of them saying, like, I don't see a reason to not, and there's others saying we can't because we have no data, right? No idea then. No idea if we're getting rate cuts. I feel like we're gonna. 25 basis point cut down to 48%, man. AI will be just like craft breweries. Tons open, but a year later, many were gone. Nothing will rise to the top. Rabbit King, there was a really good article yesterday talking about how like AI startups are going to have a lot of trouble competing. Let me find it. The big guys are going to eat everything up. That's what the article said, and I could buy it. I'm gonna find it. Got me thinking a bit. Here, I'm gonna find the article. It's good. I hope I'm gonna find it. Oh shit! Hang on. Did I not bookmark it? Fuck. X has been so busted the past day or two. Yeah, I might not have it. Damn. It was a really good post. Oh, this is great too. Yep, shit. I think I bookmarked it, but it didn't stick or something. Yep, all right. We got nothing. Fuck, it was a good article. Damn. Really wish I had that. Who here plays Arc Raiders? Doing a little Arc rating today. Rate cut in December basically seems like a 50-50. Shift pretty quickly with any new data we get. So it's so tricky, right? It's like jobs data is one of the biggest things we're waiting for. And if it's not great, probably rate cuts. If it's atrocious, maybe no rate cuts. CJ, is that accurate? Would you say that's right? Like if job data is like horrible, that's worse for our chance of rate cuts? Dude, a like AI super app or something, yeah. Yeah, that shit's fucked up too. The hemp and yeah, it's kind of fucked up. It seems like it's kind of fucked up. No change at 50%. 50 basis point cut is higher than 25? Oh, increase. Okay. Derp. Horrible jobs data equals rate cut coming. Okay, hang on. I want to reread. DC Investor had a comment. If unemployment data is higher than expected, it would likely spur the Fed to cut, unless the numbers look so bad on the face of it that it would be a sticker shock. So rather than hide it and take any chance, Fed delays with cut. So rather than hide it and take the chance, Fed delays with cut. Hang on. Oh. If they hide it, they chance the delay with the cut. Got it. Got it. Okay. So they hide the unemployment rate because that could look so horrible that they have to pause maybe and consider what they're cutting, how much. It's so crazy, dude. Solid jobs and high inflation equals no cut. But if it looks too bad, doesn't that still lead to a rate cut? Or that I guess that was the question. Can it be so bad that they're like, okay, we need to figure out what's the right move so we don't cut in December? Adele on base or Edel? I don't know. I don't know. I've not heard of that. Is that this? Oh. Okay, I don't know if I'm just like reading into it, connecting dots because JP Morgan's right there, but JP Morgan announced this week that new token they're launching like deposit money and you get a token. The token is like, it's like a liquidity position. Yeah, that's not what it is, but wrote this tweet, tag banker, ask it to claim stake your Edel airdrop. Yeah, I don't know. But that's what it is. Don't let him beat you, Luna. Don't you dare let him out trade you on this. Go. Yeah, beat him, dude. Throw 10K into that. Yeah, it could be so bad that people panic even knowing it would lead to further rate cuts. Okay. Yeah, market's so interesting right now. It is. Would you say the biggest reason markets are dumping, it's the rate cut uncertainty? I mean, it's a lot of things. It's the tariff stuff too, but it's the rate cut uncertainty where 25 basis point cut was priced in. Now this is people like hedging in case it doesn't happen. Which then I wonder, if we get the 25 basis point cut, do we move? A little. I don't think we move a lot, but a little. And then talk about further rate cuts, get us back in business a little more. Super bad employment would force the Fed to slash rates aggressively, which they don't want to do because of higher inflation fears. Okay. If they cut 50 basis points, which they won't, but if they did, we send? By the way, Luca was talking about abstract token this week. Basically, it's not coming anytime soon. It's coming when they win. They said when we're winning, we drop the token. It's not now. So actually, I like that better. QE goes into effect December 1st. That also tricky, but also probably right. But like yeah. Basically that. If they cut 50, it's because something really bad happened, so it would cause a dump, at least at first, and before the cut itself as well. Like on news, yeah. Okay. Was chatting with the founder of PUMPFUN yesterday, right? And I was asking him about the rate cuts and its impact. He's like, it doesn't have an impact, right? Like, there's not a correlation between rates and prices. And I get if he's right, but it's like a sentiment thing. So there is a correlation, but hey, dude, super cool. Soulstorm, appreciate that a ton, man. That's cool. Got me thinking too, by the way. I'm trying to remember who my first subscriber was. It was so different back then, man. It's weird. It's just weird thinking how long I've been doing this now, which is not crazy long, but 2.5 years. It's like time's flying, dude. 2.5 years, 7 days a week. I wish it were all on this channel, man. I wish. Yeah, when was my first? Oh, hang on, wrong channel. Just a heads up, I stream Monday through Friday on that channel on Crypto Slam. Where's my oldest? There we go. July 23. Many different phases of this shit. It's been so fun. I love it. I wish I could take it next level. I wish I could take it next level. Okay, Pranksy Mint. NFTs, not so good. I don't even want to look at them. I don't want to see the prices, but let's do it. Let's be brave. Let's be brave, boys. Hope we're ready. Mesh, good morning, man. Good to see you. Yo, good morning, man. Good to see you, sir. It was probably you, though, Cats. It probably was. All right, I'm afraid to do this, but we're going to do it. Pudgy's at 5.5. Bored Apes at 6.25. Azuki's at 0.87. GVC at 0.34. Are we surprised that all V friends are over 1 still? Because they have rich holders? I love that, Cats. One day I'm going to figure out how to do something with that. Reward anybody who has them. You know what I mean? One day. It's one of those things. It's good to have it out there because you never know. Yeah, what's up with V friends? At 1.3. Trying to think, like, if they can hold that price when they don't have utility in it anymore, if it's people holding for a new drop, right? Or if it's just rich collectors who are happy to collect. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, this looks atrocious. Let's look at USD value. Atrocious. 17K for the Pudgies. By the way, other side. Who hopped in other side this week? Oh, I didn't know that, Musty. Okay. I locked in some losses on strategy tokens. Not the Vibe strategy one, but the other ones like Pudgy strategy and Painster, and I locked in those losses. It probably was stupid. This is probably very bottomy for those, but I don't care. It's just one less thing to look at. A month ago, there was 2.7 chance of no cut. Up to 34 now. Yeah. Dude, what an interesting time, man. Again, I love it. I love it. It's like, just being honest, especially if there's anybody newer watching, like, I don't care the price. It's okay. Don't care the price. I'm here because I think it's all so fun and so interesting. And then how much more fun is it when it's fun and interesting and you're making money at the same time, right? Nothing beats it. But the fun shit and the interesting shit happens throughout the bear market too, right? I don't think we're in a bear market, but it's just the point. Going to be here no matter what. Oh, Rabbit, hang on. You sent the tats. Okay, what is that? Let's see what you got. Yeah, I don't know. They're fine. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't like them and I don't dislike them. Whoops. Yeah, they're neat. Those are neat. Tell you, I would be. Well, not even would be. I did buy this morning. The Flogs physicals. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. That's cool. Well, they are neat. I did buy one of these this morning. The Fidgetals, the Flogs. I bought the, what was it, the whale box, like 12 of these things. Yeah, dude, everybody's posting about them. It's like a Kamali thing. You know, yeah, I mean, it's very popular. I like it. I bought the ultimate pack. That's what it is. Yeah, I like these things. I like this like little meta, if you call it that, but right about the Critter Quest line box things. Bought that guy there. A lot of speculation that there's NFT coming to ETH. They ask when you buy it, ask for your ETH address. There's people tweeting out there that they think there's an NFT coming. So I'll roll the dice. I like this. I like these. I've got double this in like the little pudgy toys. I love that shit. I love the little toys. So tons of these guys all over my house. I got the big plushes. I like that stuff. I wish I didn't. It's kind of like when I was talking news and TV and sports and not doing it best time, because I used to collect like figures, statues, stuff like that. I boxed it all up. I put it away. I was going to throw it all away. And that's most locked in ever was then. Didn't give a fuck about that stuff. It's a bummer. I like it all again now, which is a bad sign. When I like that stuff, it's not a good sign. Okay. Anyway, those I think are interesting. I think those are not a bad play, to be honest. Tricky to be buying anything in this market, but like, I think those are kind of interesting. What are these? Hang on, let me zoom. FWOG blind boxes are tokenized mystery boxes. Each contains one of 6 unique FWOG figure designs. You receive a CNFT representing your sealed box that you can trade or claim for the physical item. When do we get them? You receive your NFT instantly. Physical claims open when the figurines are ready to ship. Estimates are around 3 months from mint. Okay. Is this the FWOG NFT collection? No, this is not the NFT collection. This is the official FWOG NFT blind box figure drop. But yeah, I think there's an NFT coming. And on ETH. So, man, it's funny. This one's doing well. Like, this one's doing well, and then you got the Pranksy mint. It's pretty fucking wild contrast here, right? Hang on, there's another Pranksy tweet in here somewhere. Okay, let's get, no, not that. Let's take that, because we'll go there next. Cesspool. There we go. Let's do the cesspool talk. No, CNFT is a standard on Solana. Pranksy mint. Yeah, and I like Pranksy. Started out in this space with Pranksy, like, right? Modding and NFT boxes. Like, I wouldn't have worked at CryptoSlam if I wasn't there. This is where I met Johan from CryptoSlam, was like in that Discord. Things happen for a reason, dude. You never know. You never know when the things you do lead to the thing that you're going to be doing. You never know. If I weren't doing that, I don't think I'd be working at CryptoSlam. So, I don't know. Like, special time, special moment. Didn't always love Pranksy. I will say this. Here's how I'll set it up as far as my thoughts on Pranksy. Really nice guy. Very, okay, if I were to describe what he's like, he very much reminds me of somebody you'd picture being in Antifa. Like, really? I don't think he's a good businessman. Like I said, all the time, he should not take people's money. He should not take people's money in exchange for a product or whatever. He's not a businessman. Like, NFT boxes was kind of chaos. From like changing what the product was throughout the thing, which happens in crypto, but he would change it in ways that broke like the foundation of the thing, like the game theory of it. He would break it whenever he felt like it. And then he would delay things and you could tell behind the scenes. You can tell when the thing is being delayed because it's being worked on and built, and like, you know what I mean? You could feel when that was happening. And with NFT boxes, you could feel that wasn't happening. It was delayed, but I didn't feel like there was any work being done. I'm pretty fucking sure about that. Pretty sure. So I'd always said he shouldn't be running a business. He shouldn't be asking for people's money. Just shouldn't. Nothing stops him from doing it. It's fine, but he, you know. So then he put out a collection this week. House of Pranksy. Insane mint. Again, if you can make it, great. GG's. Space was so small back then. It actually smaller than people realize still. Yeah. Connections and networking matter a ton. Yeah. Yeah. Back then was so special. Like, it's just everybody knew everybody, and it still is like that. It's smaller than people realize, but back then was crazy. So he puts out House of Pranksy. The product itself was really hard to understand because there wasn't much there. It's access to his Discord, and it's like access to be able to buy tickets to IRL events that he was going to host, like 3 a year. And right off the bat, like, the value proposition was tricky because he has 2 Discords, NFT boxes, and then a Pranksy Discord, both of which he's not really active in, just not around a ton. So I had trouble seeing the value there. But it's like the price, dude. It's the mechanics. It's an open edition mint priced at 0.1 ETH. So like $350 for Discord access. Soulbound, you can't sell them, but also why would you if it's an open edition? Kind of hard to get with that. And he had a higher tier for Pranksy Friends or something like that was 1 ETH. 250 editions of that. It came with other perks that he didn't specify at all. So like, dude, thing goes live, and within 24 hours cancels it, and you see here, announces he's refunding everybody. Everyone who purchased the membership will be refunded. And it's like, it's crazy. Because it's like, not only did he just come out and say it didn't work, so I'm going to refund back and thank you, he went on to like shit on anybody who didn't mint. That's the part, and I like the guy. I think he's well-intentioned, and he's like, his soul is good, you know what I mean? But shouldn't be doing business. It shouldn't. Lack of traction made it clear that the removal of secondary royalties and the quashing of any interesting and unique features NFTs created a market that we as a creative team can't work in. That's not the why. It's part of it. It's not the why. We do still believe in the technology, and we'll be integrating its use into our future products. Funny enough, just hours later, he started saying kind of the opposite. That, like, he'll never do NFTs again. It got worse than that, too. But Drew's right here. If you don't have enough conviction in your plan to battle, it was 12 hours, not 24 hours. Don't have enough conviction to battle beyond 12 hours, then why should people have conviction to pay 0.1 or 1 ETH in something? That's kind of like the experience with NFT boxes again. Kind of an expensive mint on a monthly basis, and then it was kind of that approach to things and changing things, and, you know, but yeah, it kind of got worse from here. And Drew's take on it was fuck, did I lose it? Where was Drew's take? Drew's take was like spot on. Hope I didn't lose it. Yeah, there we go. Fan of Pranksy. And me too. There was no value prop. Yep. No path to ROI, which Pranksy did not want there, so that's by design. Priced like it was 2021. That said, I just spent $250 on a toy, but then again, there's the toy. It's a collectible. I can at least trade it. You can't trade the Pranksy NFT. Got to have community buy-in. There's no community. There's no community. There's not. There's 5 people, 10 people. That's kind of alienated most other people. So there was nothing there. There's just nothing there. But like, that was the part that got shittier. Because it wasn't just that. It was like doubling down and actually getting nasty here. There was a couple comments too. There was more comments, and some of them, at least one was in Discord. But here we'll do this. Somebody talk about him like kind of disappearing in the bear market or something like that, and said, I've never done that, have zero intention to ever try to do something within this cesspit ever again. This is where I know Pranksy's like a, you know, gets in his feels. And I don't think I don't think he handles that well. I don't know if there's like a mean streak that comes out. There's something there, but yeah, calling it a cesspit. The tweet that got me again, I wish I had it here. Oh, actually, hang on. I think I can find it. Was calling out anybody who didn't support him. It was directed at people that he said he supported, but that did not support him back. That's the one I want to find, because that's the one. This one too. I'm excited to wake up knowing I don't have to pretend NFTs are anything other than an outlet for gambling anymore. Again, he was saying it was different, that he still believes in the tech and all this and that, and then he's saying I don't have to pretend that anymore. Come on, man. Like, yikes. Like, not great. I know he means well. I also, though, got a problem with guys actually like Jimmy.eth who bounced after other people started making money the same way they did, by the way. There was like these guys come across like the way they did it was pure and okay, and when other people start doing it, it's now dirty. It's a weird thing that happened with some of those OG guys. Also, this guy made 100 mil plus. This guy might have made like 200, 300 mil in NFTs, like that much money. Like that much money. But that was pure. This is not. Nothing else is. So it's a weird thing. I have a bigger problem with Jimmy.eth pulling that shit for whatever reason. And I used to love that guy. And I don't. Him leaving because other people made money and he thinks it's dirty is crazy. But yeah, maybe, again, biggest problem here is him calling out friends that he supported. I'm thinking like the artists he had in NFT boxes who then didn't mint. And like projects he collabed with that also then didn't mint. It's a weird thing to call out people, saying that you're not a friend if you don't spend $350 on his thing because he spent something on yours, maybe. I don't like the vibes. I don't like that. I get where that energy comes from, but it doesn't, like, if that energy, whatever you're feeling, the wrong thing to do is direct it back at the space in the way he did. It's like, keep that. Just keep that. Like, understand what it is, what happened. Try to, like, learn from it. But to not do that and instead, and it's like a big reactionary thing, instead take that and just fucking turn it around and fucking, you know, pour out kind of grossness on everybody else is not it. Not it. And still, I like Pranksy. Like, as a person, I like him. He's fun. Was good for the space. I hope he... I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's one of those things I think, like, as a person, you got to grow. And a lot of people, when they make a lot of money, they don't have to grow anymore, right? Kind of. I don't know. That's half true. So we'll see. But yeah, apparently very, very done with NFTs. I do want to find the tweet, though, about, because I just didn't like it, shitting on people who didn't mint. Or really, it doesn't matter, you know? But yeah, not good. But also to show that compared to the flog thing, that's done very well. Like, really fucking well. It's good to see. NFTs are not dead. They're not. They're different, but they're not dead. Other Side Metaverse launched this week too. I hopped in there. I did go in there. I did check it out. I thought it was fine. But you also had, like, you know, Yuga guys, you know, collectors, whatever, saying it's like fucking blew them away. Like, just blew them away. Man, it didn't blow me away. I wanted it to. I'm worried I went in with high expectations, even though I don't think I did. But I went in and it's 10 or 15 minutes of a cutscene, and that's mostly the thing people showed off was like the cutscene, like the intro video. And I'm like, it was neat, but also, like, I think we're all gamers or have been, so we know what's good and not good. This felt fine. It didn't feel like mind-blowing to me in any way, the whole intro part. And then when it spits me out in the game, it's basically this. There was maybe 10 people there. None of them were walking around doing anything. None of them. None of them. One guy was typing, and whoever he was typing to was not there or responding. It was basically empty. Nobody anywhere. So I ran around for a minute just to wander and see if I came across other pockets of people. There's nobody. So that ain't so great either. And I hope it does well, and I hope it picks up steam, and there's some potential there still too, but this is years off from being anything big, and I'm not sure it will be anything big. If so, again, it's years away. So still on that 5-year kind of roadmap. I could see it working, but it's going to take like a lot of work. More collabs like the Amazon thing, which is a move the needle, not really, but you can build out a world of brands in your environment. You know what it kind of is with this? When like older guys like try making something that's edgy and cool, and it doesn't work anymore. It's not edgy cool. Like it's humor and stuff from 15 years ago that was like funny. That's the other side to me. It's like the edge there is like would have been edgy 15 years ago or 10 years ago, and it's not anymore. And then when I feel that stuff and see it and the jokes and this and that, I'm like, it's like it just turns kind of cringe. I want to love it, but it's like it all feels really, really, really dated. So like while I think Yuga's in much better hands now and on the right path, like big time on the right path, it's like the vibe of it still is way off to me. It's like I think they need some young blood there. They need some of these like young dudes. They need these like 20-year-olds and like that fucking new edgy kind of shit. What's edgy for them? They need that here. Everything else, man, it's been the same fucking thing, same jokes, same shtick, same whatever. Like just like F-bombs and fart jokes and all that. Feels like a bunch of 40-plus-year-olds, are building out a thing they think is cool, and it's not cool anymore. That's it. Yeah, the IRL clubhouse is magic. That's magic. That's cool. Exclusive club, rich crypto dudes, parties like Beeple Studios, like, right? Have like events, do cool shit like that. That's cool. Like if that Beeple Studio was gated by an NFT and it was like the best place to network IRL with crypto guys and like just fun, wild events and like art drops happening there and shit, like you could do something with that. You could definitely do something with that. You'd have NFTs worth something. This is still potential. But yeah, not quite it, dude. Not quite it. One day. I still do believe one day it could be. But I wouldn't bet on it either. It's like it could be. We got anything else cool going on? Oh, damn, they're really beefing, huh? Oh shit. Do you guys how about this? Let's play this video. This one's kind of interesting. It seems fake, but also who knows? Okay, this dude. Yeah, I don't know. It seems so fake. This will get me a little copyright thing too. I do it no audio. Yeah, let's do no audio. Quick TLDR on this. This dude posted a few months back this like capsule thing he found, and that when he goes near it, it makes him like sick or something like that. So then he does a stream, I guess. This looks like handmade. I mean, it does, but who knows? That fucking bogus sphere or whatever that was called. There's a lot of that thing's interesting. I'm not totally sure that's fake. I think it's fake, but I'm not sure. This thing I think is fake too, but this guy does a video of himself drilling into it. And there's some interesting shit here that's like that I'm not totally sure real or not. I'm not convinced it's fake, but I'm like 98% sure it's fake. Drills into it. While he's drilling, you'll see a light come on. Like you'll see a light that glows off that capsule.
What is that? No, 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 I'm sorry.
I don't know. Has a seizure or something. Seems kind of fake. But also, like, back to like earlier in the episode, I kind of believe anything and don't believe anything, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's this thing goes on like 20 more minutes. It's just him blacked out, like seizure, then passed out, blacked out. And then you'll randomly see this pulsing light in the room too. Feels fake. But also, what if it's not? What if it's not? That's fucking awesome if it's not fake. Incredible thing if it's not fake. I don't know. This guy's awesome, by the way. That polarity dude, awesome. One of the best UFO UAP streamers, period. And there's not many of them. He's great. He's great. So yeah. 3i Atlas. Let me think what's the latest with that. Okay. That thing came around the sun. It's starting to shoot off multiple jets that are like hundreds. Okay, I hope this number's right. I think like hundreds of millions of miles long, something like that, like crazy long jets coming off of it, that it doesn't have enough surface area to produce a tail that long unless it exploded, like broke into pieces. It's the only thing that could explain the tail being so long. Well, now they got better images of it. It did not break apart. Again, it's got like 7 different jets coming off of it, and it's pointing at the sun. And like I said earlier, too, it's lined up with the sun right where the sunspot exploded, where we just had these 3 big solar storms. It's really weird shit going on. I don't think it's an alien or anything like that, or UFO or what. I don't, but also it's real weird, whatever it is. That stuff's getting interesting. A few more weeks till we really have a better idea of what that is. You have that, like, that lady from the administration, that Anna Paulina lady, saying that she thinks there's more to it. NASA's still got to release all this data and shit. I don't know. It's interesting. It is very interesting. I hope my dream was real, though. My alien dream. Still hope. Still hope. Hey, that's Sammy in GVC. Love it. I love it. All right, last call. Anybody Arc Raiders? I'm going to play Arc Raiders today, and then I got to redesign that channel. I got to get some graphics up. You don't really know, right? Nobody knows. I don't know. I definitely don't know. Oh, hey, go enter the okay, if you don't buy the fog thing, go enter the raffle on Fidgetals. Like, repost, tag someone, you can tag me. It's a $250 mint right there. So whatever. Do it. Do it. This is great. I mean, I think you should mint it. But at least go get in the raffle. Hey, all right, Rabbit King way ahead of me. Tag me. Thank you, man. Yep. I would mint or get in that raffle. ChatGPT's optimal Thanksgiving dinner. Dude, I used to love Thanksgiving. I don't anymore. My son's coming home for Thanksgiving, which would be cool. I'm gonna smoke with him. Haven't smoked in 2 years. I'm gonna smoke with him. Never smoked with him before. We're gonna do that. Full menu. Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, sourdough, herb stuffing, potatoes, green beans. Traditional. That's good. That's a good menu. You know why I don't like it? Used to love it. Favorite holiday of the year by a mile. By a mile. Not even close. Because you do all the work, like so much work, and then you eat, and in 15 minutes it's over. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. This is concerning, by the way. This happened yesterday, I guess. Fed had an emergency meeting with Wall Street banks to discuss money market liquidity concerns. I don't know what's the tie-in, like where we look for where the impact of that is. I don't know if that's anything related to the TGA. I don't know. CJ, if you're still here, I'm kind of curious. Like, where's the impact there? Is that like banks running out of money and the like collapses? I just don't know. No. Most people, yes. I can't. There's certain leftovers I can eat and certain I just can't. I don't like leftover turkey at all. Leftover, all the side dishes left over. Yeah, mashed potatoes, stuffing I didn't used to like. I've really come around to it the past few years. Love stuffing now. I make the okay, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, stuffing, those dishes left over. Yeah. I got to show you the best thing, and I used to make this every time and it takes forever. The best thing I'm going to try to make it this year. Stuffed sweet potato stuffed oranges. You guys ever heard of that or had it? It is fucking magnificent. Okay. Basically this, you take a bunch of oranges, slice them in half, squeeze them, right? Get all the orange out, keep the juice. Oh, dude, they're so good. You take sweet potatoes, you whip them up, you like mash them up with a bunch of sugar, with some of the orange juice. I'm trying to think what else goes in there. You refill the oranges because you cut them in half and you empty them out. You refill it with the sweet potatoes. And then you put pecans on top or pecans on top. And then there's like a glaze, like a molassesy, syrupy glaze that goes on top. I don't do marshmallows on top. And then you bake it. Dude, they are fucking phenomenal. So it's a sweet potato dish, but it's got that orangey. You don't put a ton of the orange juice back in, just some. So it's got an orangey little flavor to it with the sweet potatoes, the crunchy pecans on top, and like the syrupy thing. Fuck, dude, so good. All right, CJ, hang on. Let's get that up here. Okay, it was this. Fed held an emergency meeting with Wall Street banks to discuss money market liquidity concerns. There was something yesterday about that. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Those oranges are worth doing. They take a long time to make, a lot of work in them, but worth it. Okay, whenever I made them, and I haven't done them the past couple of years, every time I do it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's usually people's favorite dish, like out of everything. It's those orange sweet potatoes, like everybody's favorite. Dude, they're so great. They're so great. I do want to do them this year. I'm always on mashed potato duty, and then that when I do them, but they're incredible. Oh, hang on. We had some markets moving here, or one of those. Feel like one of these was moving. Oh, it's just the no change. No change is up to 50%. Actually, I think it was there already. 40. How are we at 101%? 50, 48, 2, and 1. We are at 101% here. Pretty cool. Don't know the details. Might be related to the shutdown and liquidity missing in the system. So then, CJ, then that is maybe TGA related, the Treasury General account. That money that's just sitting there that will get emptied out. Which then I also think is part of QE. It's all like part of the one big conversation. I'll tell you this, CJ. So I'm always thinking a lot about find a topic, find a thing that you're interested in and go all in on that, right? Could be virtuals, could be base, could be Bitcoin, something, but finding the specific topic. The thing that interests me the most that I just need to sit and put like that next level autistic retarded like attention into, it's just economics. You know what I mean? Like understanding this stuff, understanding the banking system, just understanding the economy. I think it's so fucking interesting to me. Like I try to be really real with myself. Like there's some topics I cover that I'm not interested in, and I just do it because it's kind of current events. You have to. I'm like, what here actually gets me excited and is interesting? It's the economy, right? It's like that more. It's not the crypto stuff. It's outside of crypto. That stuff is so interesting to me. So I'm like, you should probably then make that your thing, like full time. Like that's what you study. That's what you learn. So instead of me just like regurgitating headlines and trying to make it make sense, I would like to know and understand and be able to like You know, again, really, really talk about it. Go more in depth. Like, I'm so interested in that shit. So probably a sign that, you know, it's probably the direction to go. This is random. These people need to stop selling. Yeah, dude, right? That's the thing. And I love that it's deep. Okay, so that's what's kept me from going so far into it right now. I'm like, okay, you understand when you start digging in and reading and reading and reading and learning, you're not going to know it in a week and you're not going to know it in a month. And in 6 months, you might feel like you're starting to really get it, but you're not going to get it. It's going to be a year or two before you really, really get it. And even then, you know, it's like going to be a lifetime commitment. But you know what I mean? It's one of those things I'm like, fuck. You ready to spend the next 6 months where your free time, where you try to learn stuff is all on this? And I think I'm fascinated by it. I want to put that time in. And then I'm like, well, where do you start? Which is the stupidest question to ask these days. You start by like starting. You just start. You just read. You find where you go next when you read the things you don't understand. This is just like with crypto. The things you don't understand, that's what you do next. You go understand that thing. I read an article and I'm going to understand none of it. Okay, so then start at the top. The first thing I don't understand, go dig in and understand it, then come back. Now you understand that. Keep going. The next thing you don't understand, which is probably the next 2 sentences, dive in and go read, go understand it, come back. I miss doing that. It's time to start doing that again. Kind of wild. Did you guys see the new Valve hardware? Valve released or revealed a new console, like a gaming console, a new controller. They also unveiled a new VR headset. All looks fucking awesome. I'll probably save that for tomorrow, but it looks awesome, man. Games are getting good. Gaming is getting really good again. It got so fucking corporate. Just gaming got shitty for the past 10 years. Like all corporate, recycled, remakes, garbage, non-gamers making games. Now you got all these indie games that are phenomenal. I hope people have played Ball X Pit or Ball Pit. Fucking phenomenal game. There's so many great indie games right now. Arc Raider's phenomenal. There's so many great games right now. It's crazy. But then hardware getting interesting too. Goddamn right. It's going to get so... Guys, 10 years off is going to be so fucking awesome. People used to say, and I bet still do, because AI going to replace jobs. If you're on board with that, people would say, well, get a plumbing job. They're not going to replace a plumber. They will. Robots will replace plumbers. In fact, more than that, they'll replace surgeons. 15 years off, 20 years off. They will. They will. I love it. Optimists will end poverty. Again, this is what that's the like driving narrative for me. People often talk about eliminating poverty and providing great medical care, but they don't have the solution. The solution is AI and robots at like the highest level. It is. Naked Doritos and Cheetos. Yeah, artificial dye's gone from here. Cool. Good. 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 All right. Let's see. Well, Mike, if they don't, it's a huge missed opportunity, man. Got to make them like authentic. Yeah, you need the crack hanging out. Yes. All right, fam. Make sure you follow at HUDAH_idiot. We'll wrap here. Need to save some of our topics for tomorrow. HUDAH_idiot on X. Again, Slam AI is where I'm going to be streaming. Like this is we've we've decided Slam AI is where the weekday show, the Monday through Friday show, will be over there. It's going to get renamed. It'll be Slam Nation, but shit, are we going to rename the handle? I got to think about it. We didn't even talk about that. It's probably important, but the show is going to go over there at the very least at the start. You know, the name will get renamed. So make sure you're following that. Follow us at CryptoSlam.io. Again, partnered with Yahoo Finance now to power their NFT data dashboards that are coming out in their crypto hub. It's so cool. It's so cool. And there we go. There we fucking go. Is next week's a holiday or week after? Let me double check. Next week. Week after it's a holiday. Just so you know, if anybody still is watching that's new, we stream still on holidays. Thanksgiving morning, I'll be streaming. This is a 7 days a week thing, and it will always be that unless I'm like dead or in the hospital or some shit. Even if I am, I would try to stream. But yeah, holidays coming up, still streaming every morning. This does not ever end. Weekends, birthdays, fucking holidays, doesn't matter. So there we go. Nothing changes. Just follow along all the places. Good to hang with you boys today. Fun one. What did we learn? Epstein is Satoshi. It's a bear market. And NFTs are dead. Yeah, basically. If I can, I will. I promise you guys this. If there's a such thing as ghosts, I should even do this for science. If ghosts are real, or if you know what I mean, if there's a thing there, I'll haunt you guys. I will prove to you guys if ghosts are real or not. I will haunt you fuckers from beyond the grave. I will. So you'll know. If I don't haunt your ass, you'll know there's nothing afterwards. But that'll be my death mission. Should be cool. Should be cool. All right, have a great day, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow, like 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Cross your fucking fingers. Goodbye, guys.